Alex Angel Podcast. Hello to you all. It's a daily show where I discuss news, nonsense, and my personal adventures each and every day of the work week. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So glad that you are here. The plan is that we are going to see the film Smile. I just was talking to radio voice Linda, and she and Maureen will be there. I will be there. I am trying to convince the Queen of the Forest to be there. She has to be there. She's the life of the party. She's a walking, infectious laughter party. She'll be freaked out beyond belief. I've already got, some thoughts about watching it through like hands over the face. I don't know why that's somewhat comforting, why that makes it easier when you can watch something as your hand is over your face and you're looking through the little spot between your fingers. But the film looks terrifying, and I'm seeing all sorts of reviews that say it'll wreck you. Man, wow. Okay. So Saturday, we will be in downtown Grand Rapids. We do not yet have a time because they have not yet set the time. But I want you to kind of plan around for this because last week they showed it at 1:15 in the afternoon. So come one, come all to see this ridiculously frightening movie called Smile. Looks creepy as shit. Oh my God. And this is really, really out of my comfort zone. I'm only doing this because I know we will have a good time as a group. So that will be going on this weekend. This show happens each and every weekday in the Baldwin Ace Hardware Fear Bunker Studio. So glad that you are here. Speaking of Smile, someone in this house has an issue with their teeth. Should come as no surprise that the one member of the household who doesn't take care of his teeth is having an issue. It's remarkable that at age 60 whatever for the NFK, 61 maybe, 62, when you haven't been to the dentist in decades and you don't brush your teeth, how is it that he has teeth in the first place? I don't know. I think that his teeth are actually getting larger. The amount of plaque that's forming on there is actually like an armor on the teeth, perhaps. I know that none of these, and I've said to him, I go, okay, I've actually brushed the teeth for him. I go, can you do this? Yes, I can actually hold the brush and I can brush my teeth. I go, well, why aren't you? Why are you not brushing your teeth twice a day? Minimum. I don't know. I go, well, look, you can do this. Do it. Does it happen? No, of course not. So I'm walking around downstairs and, hey, can you schedule me a dentist appointment? He says to me. And I'm like, what? What? You want me to book a dentist appointment for you? Yeah. And I guess he's having some pain. And I'm like, okay, that makes sense. So don't take care of your mouth until, like, your teeth are actually being destroyed. You're going to look like a Deniac for too long, for God's sake. I go, all right, yeah. And he goes, it's not killing me, but I can tell there's something going on. I'm like, So that's on the list of things to do for your old pal Eric Zane today. The thing about a dentist, it's not the easiest thing in the world to get in some cases. I know with the dentist that we go to, they're like, okay, yeah, you call up and say, yeah, I want to make an appointment. All right, it's October. Okay, we'll see you in March. What? Once you get in, you're in, though, you know? One of those deals. So the NFK is struggling a bit. See if we can't take care of them. All right. Some comments. Linda says, if he has an electric toothbrush, there'll be toothpaste flying all over the bathroom. Oh, my God, yes. Because that's what Maureen suggested. I don't know. Maureen says he's going to need more than one appointment for a cleaning. He needs to see a periodontist. You're right. I think they might have to, put him under. I'm not looking. Well, I've gotten to a point where I can only do so much. When you are as heavily involved as I am with this care, there's just so much that you can do. All right. So, update. I talked about this on the Patreon. I have not yet talked about this on the free podcast, but we are now up and running with the donation site for the race. Eric Zane, Mike Ball, Grand Rapids Half Marathon. There you go. Donate to guess. In order to make a guess, to win a pretty excellent chunk of change, you must donate. There you go. Enter often. If you I saw one nice person donated $100 and made a bet. You can do that, but if you really want to improve your odds of winning the cash prize, make 4 separate bets of $25. I think you can do that. Follow the instructions on the thing there, and you'll be good to go. And then you're going to guess who's going to win the race between Eric and Mike, and by how much time. So if you take a look at this damn thing, when, where, donate $25 a guess. Who will cross the finish line first? Grand Rapids Half Marathon on October 16th, Eric or Mike. Prizes. Mike is so convinced he will win this year. He is doubling the prize if Eric beats him in the race. If Eric wins, the closest guest that voted for Eric will receive a $600 gift card. Second closest, $400 gift card. And third closest, $200 gift card. It's likely just going to be me sending you cash. Or Mike sending you cash, like Venmo. Maybe he'll send a gift card. I don't know. But if Mike wins, I'm just going to Venmo you the cash, or PayPal, or Cash App, or whatever. So if Mike wins, $300 for closest guess on margin of victory. Second closest guess, $200. Third closest, $100. If I win, double all that. Mike was very cocky when we started to talk trash on this thing. Okay, so he committed to that, and he's sticking by it. And I said to him, I go, buddy, I know you're injured. If you want to just put this off this year, we can. He goes, nope, I am not doing that. I'm going to get there on the starting line, and if I lose, I'm paying up. I go, well, that's awesome. We're raising money for sick kids. Some of you are like, what exactly is the AT Children's Project? Okay. AT stands for ataxia telangiectasia. This is a horrible child-killing disease. It combines all the worst features of some of the most horrible things that could possibly happen. Muscular dystrophy, Parkinson's, Alzheimer's, all these neurological disorders, except it attacks children. Kids who have AT are susceptible to cancer at an alarmingly high rate, and it usually will take their life or lives by their early 20s. I stumbled into the world of AT because my daughter's, all of my kids' teacher, Mary Veldink, at Pinewood Elementary. When we moved to Michigan, 2 of their 3 children, I walk into the school. I see there's a fundraiser for the AT kids, the Veldings. I'm like, what? What is going on with this? I'd never heard of it in my life. As predicted, the disease ended up taking their lives at a very young age. Olivia first, she was the youngest in her teens. And then Kate, last summer, the start of last summer, she passed away. So That has never the goal of coming up with treatments and a cure for this disease has never, ever changed. So this is just a way that people who support the organization raise money through things like this. So all of your donation goes to the AT Children's Project, and it is a cash or tax-deductible donation that you will be making for it. So whatever you choose to donate, that is something you can take care of when you do your taxes. So there you go. That's awesome. There you go. Excited about this. Make that guess. And you have, if you've been listening to this podcast, a lot of information about how we're all, how Mike and I are doing. Mike has said many times he is not in the best of health. Something happened to the guy between last year and this year. In the back of my mind, I'm like, whatever you do, Eric, don't talk trash. All right? Do not talk trash. And that is, I'm not going to, because I had my ass handed to me so badly last year. I'm just going to go out there and run my race. Now, if Mike were to compete at a level that he competed at last year, he would still beat my ass by quite a bit. I'm guessing at least 20 minutes. So these are all clues that you can use when you're making your guess. Last year, he beat me by like 45 minutes or 50 minutes. I mean, it was a bloodletting. But Mike has said he is not in the best of health. He ran the Portland or the Maine Marathon over the weekend. And I said to him, I go, why are you doing that? And he clocked in at a really, really slow time. Like 5 hours and 30 minutes or 5 hours and 40 minutes, which had he run at the pace that he ran the half marathon last year, you're looking at about a 3 hour and 30 minute marathon for Mike or faster. So I don't know what the hell's going on with the guy. He claims he's got all sorts of problems. He may be screwing with me. This may be a long con. He may have intentionally gone slow in that race just to throw me off, and then he's going to rub my face in it on Sunday, October 16th. That's why I'm not doing anything that's going to make me look bad when he could very well beat my face in. He may be sandbagging. I do not put it past him at all. But he sure seemed yesterday on the show, if you heard this, I think it was on the Patreon, actually. He was like, yeah, 0.2 of a mile into the race, I had to stretch out my body parts that are aching. I don't know what the hell is the problem. He does say that he's getting better. He has less than 2 weeks to feel better, but he hasn't been putting in the miles. So God knows what the hell happened to Mike. Sucks getting old. It truly does. It might be just a case of that. Yesterday, I was on the treadmill. We are getting close to the end of the training period. It hasn't gone perfect. And the only thing that's kept my training from being perfect has been me. I'm not going to go on my long run today. The long run on Saturdays is the one thing that you cannot miss. Have I missed the last two? Yes. Have I been eating chili, hot dogs, and donuts up north? Yes. No. I am not going back to the world of, I could just sit here and do something fun up north and relax, or I could go run 15 miles. I wonder what I'm going to do. No. I've lived that life. I have lived that life where I would put everything else on hold and go run 15 miles. And I'm not doing it again. If I have the opportunity to hang out with my family and just sit around and putz, because when I go up north, for some reason, the things that I do at home, cut the lawn, rake, shit like that, pick up sticks, when I do it here at the house, it sucks. But when I do it up north, I like doing it. I don't know why. That's just my thing. Some of you smoke pot. Some of you drink till you can't even stand up. I pick up sticks. No idea. And eat. So, did I train perfectly? Absolutely not. Yesterday, though, the workout called for 2 5K repeats at what's called lactate threshold intensity. So faster than half marathon race pace. What's described as 10K pace. So I did a 5K at 10K pace. You do one 5K, which is 3.1 miles at 10K pace, maybe a little bit faster. The type of pace that hurts like hell, but you can maintain it for about 6 miles. Get done with that. Stand there for 5 minutes. Recover. Do it all again. For me, that's about 25 minutes. Each one of those 5Ks is about 25 minutes. So run your face off for 25 minutes. Stop the treadmill. Stand there for 5 minutes. Read hate mail. Start the treadmill again. Get done with that. Go lift some weights. Go home. So if I can, that's faster than the pace that I want to run for this race with Mike Ball. Faster. I want to run. I think I can run about 9 minutes a mile. Yesterday it was faster than that. But again, it's only 5K. Recover. Do it again. I'm giving you all this for information so that you can make your bets. As of yesterday, there were 2 bets. Some dude and Maureen. I picked so-and-so. Let's see. Randy H. made a bet, and Maureen made a bet. Randy, God bless him, he donated $100. That's very, very kind. Maureen dropped $25. I'm not going to go and announce all of your donations, but I want to raise at least $1,000 for the AT Children's Project. So you got to do this. It's going to be awesome. I'm really counting on you folks. Thank you for being here on this podcast. Thank you for watching on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter, but I got to send you on your way. If you want the full show uninterrupted, you must go to twitch.tv/Eric Zane Live. Twitch.tv/Eric Zane Live. You can do that right now. Go there. Give yourself a little username. Follow the page. Subscribe to the page with your Amazon Prime account. And there you go. You're in. As well, when I get done with this show, I'll be uploading the audio, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, wherever you download shows. You can listen to the audio podcast at your leisure. You can also watch the old shows on Twitch that I post. You can get all this information at ericzaneshow.com. I take it back. On ericzaneshow.com, there's nothing about my Twitch feed, so you kind of have to do that all on your own. All right. But for you folks on Twitter, YouTube, and Facebook, I must send you on your way. Hope you have a great day. And there you go. Off with you. Thank you so much.